All right. But let's go back from our previous discussion. We know that the problem that we were left off is about the mixture, no? Is the mixture word problem, which the problem states, no? The problem states that you have 20 gallons of 45 anti-freeze solution, right? How many gallons of a 57% anti-freeze solution must be added or must be needed or must be added needed must to be added to make a 51% anti-freeze solution? So we have left from our discussion that a certain portion of the mixture, which actually respectively they are 45% and the 57%, is mixed, no? It was our presumption that it's mixed in the one container, and then the 20 gallons of 45% solution is being added by the another solution, which is 57% of anti-freeze solution, no? But we do not know the content or the volume of to be added from the 57% solution, but we know that we have to come up with 51% anti-freeze solution. Okay, so one thing that you should know, at after knowing that, all you need to do now is to go with the table. In your solution, table is not needed, but for your easier assessment and analysis, I will suggest that you have to consider in tabulating it, no? So first is you have the headers here, no? You will have this portion from this portion, the quantity, right? This one you have to consider this from this to that, and then after naming the row up at the top, at the same time you have also to vacate this portion or allocate the table, no, intended for that. As we have mentioned that the 20 gallons from the 45 solution, right? 20 gallons from the 45 solution. Okay, so from that we also have the x number of gallons from the from the 57% solution. All right, and then from that we have to come up with 51% anti-freeze solution, no? So the mixture therefore is actually having a certain concentration. So if you are going to total the quantity of mixture, a new mixture is formed, meaning mixture at the middle is now a total of the two mixtures, which is to be considered to have a concentration of 51% anti-freeze solution. That's why it is called 20 plus X, because there were 20 gallons from that 45% weaker solution, and there is that X number of gallons in the 57% stronger solution. But again, since the percentage of anti-freeze solution in that mixture is 45%, okay, then we can come up that for the weaker solution, it contains with the pure antifreeze solution, no, or antifreeze, which is 0.45 times 20 gallons is equals to 9 gallons. Correct? Can you follow? Okay. And proceeding to the stronger solution, the 57%, okay, it has number of x gallons. Therefore, 0.57 times x is equals to 0.57x gallons. All right? Can you copy? So with that, for after this, you will then have a quantity to consider. So how to solve with this one? Okay, how to solve with this one? Let us try to solve this. Okay. Okay. Let's solve this. Let us see if you can follow. So how is that? The total, this one, the total 20x, if that is the total of 20 plus x quantity of mixture, and if that will be multiplied by 51% or 0.51% of the anti-freeze solution, it will result to this value. But what is that value? Okay, what is that value? That value is the same as when the total quantity of pure anti-freeze solution, okay, when the two mixtures are added, then it will equal to this total quantity. Meaning, in the total quantity, there will also be the corresponding total pure anti-freeze solution. And to get that, it's very simple. What is the pure anti-freeze solution in the 45% solution, and what is the pure anti-freeze solution in the 57% mixture, right? So you'll have to add the 9 gallons, therefore, plus, right, plus the 0.57x gallons, therefore, is the number of gallons that you have to consider in here. Correct? And that is what? And that is equals to 9 plus, syempre, 9 plus 0.57x. Right? Still, you can follow? So, we already have one equation. This one. Mayroon na tayong equation dito, and we called it 20 plus x times 21 times or equals to 9 plus 0.57x. And therefore, by distributive property, we can see that 20 times 0.51, okay, plus x times 0.51 again, that would be equals to 9 plus 0.57x. Can you follow? And simplifying further, you will have 20 times 0.51. What is that? 20 times 0.51 is 10.2. Tama? Times 0.51 is that 10.2? Yes. So that is 10.2, okay, plus 0.51x equals 9 plus 0.57x. Can you follow? Okay, simplifying further, what will happen? So let's let's add from this equation. Let's add 10.2, or no. Let's minus the 9, so that you will have 10.2 minus 9. Naturally, in the other equation also, no, you also have to minus 9, because you have deducted or subtracted minus 9 in the other side of equation. You also have to add to have it in the other side of equation. And also, you have to subtract here, okay, the minus point. Okay, we'll have to rewrite. Okay, we have to rewrite the 0.51x, and you have to minus the 0.51x there, and it follows that on the other side of equation you will have also the 0.57x. That's by the way, it is actually 9 plus 0.57x, okay, and we have deducted 9 there. And also, since we have deducted the 0.51x here, we also have to deduct 0.51x. Anyway, that is just simple algebra, no? Just recalling your simple algebra, or simply recalling your previous knowledge about addition, subtraction in the equation. So what happened now with the 10.2? Okay, still more, we have deducted the 9.2 on the other side of equation. Alright, and that's plus. And how about this one? 5x plus minus. This is 0.51x. So, dinideduct natin ang 51x din. Dinideduct din natin yung 9. Dinideduct natin yung 9 dito. Itong 9, deducted there. 0.51x, deducted dito. Itong 9 plus 0.57x is as is yun. Saka yung 10.02 plus 0.51x as is pa rin yun. Correct? So, 10.2, what will happen? The 10.2 will become now the 1.2. Tama? Okay, and then the plus 0.51x and minus 5 minus 0.51x will become 0, therefore that's 0. And here the 9 and the negative 9 will cancel itself, and the remaining is 0.57x minus 0.51x. So further we can say that 1.2 is simply equals to 0.06x, and solving for x is equals to 1.2 divided by 0.06, and that is equals to 20 gallons. Therefore 20 gallons of x, no? 20 gallons of 57% solution is added, no? So needed, no? Is actually needed in order to get the solution of 51%. So your answer is what? Your answer is 20 gallons. Right? Can you follow? 20 gallons of 57%. No? So did we answer the question there? How much gallons of 57% anti-freeze solution was needed to be added to make a 15%? So we have the answer here, which is actually 20 gallons of the 20 gallons of 57%. Right? We have the 20 gallons of 27 51%, because this is the unknown. Okay, so thank you, and still God bless, and hope you like it. And if ever there will be some clarifications, or maybe you want more, we invite you to visit our site there. We encourage you to visit from time to time, so that we will be posting some useful information that you will be needing in getting high chance of passing the examination. For this matter is the civil service exam, and we encourage you to drop by at our site, and we call that site as what is that site? That's restore, or http help me to pass that weebly. All right, help me to pass that weebly .com. So thank you, and God bless. Bye.